Hello everyone, it's your boy Hector, aka Zeroni HD. Welcome back to another Zeroni HD Rips video. Alright, here today we have the Japanese version of, I guess you would call it Surgeon Sparks. I believe this is like electric brake or something. But yeah, went ahead, I'm sure y'all noticed I've been on a Japanese craze. I mean, the Terrestrial Festival stuff has been great to me. Like I said, those look like they have a lot of hits. So I'm hoping the same is here. I know we're not going to be getting the Pokeball reverse hollows because I believe that was just for Terrestrial Festival and now Prismatic Evolutions. Don't know if it's going to be something they have going forward, but I could be wrong. I mean, like I said, I'm new to the Japanese stuff, so definitely gonna be a little different. But let's go ahead and jump into it. Oh, come on. I don't have my handy dandy box cutter with me. Would have made that a lot easier to fight the shrink wrapping. All right, come on. All right. So let's do this. I want to get the boxes all gone. Okay, they have a little like pull tab here to get this opened. Boom. And then there's our packs. Okay, let's try and... Ooh, this is... Oh, wow. Okay. So this is actually going to be a longer video. Terrestrial Festival had like 10 packs. This looks like there's a huge amount. I'm looking for a number there, but only number I see is 5. So I don't know. Actually, here's what we'll do. Keep this box here. I think the chase in here is that Pikachu. If I hit that Pikachu, I mean, no shrink wrap on it, but it's still sealed by that pull tab. All right, so I'm assuming that 5 is for 5 cards in here, which looks to be the case. So let's pull one to the front. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, so 5 cards. There's a holo there. Just go ahead and just do one big stack. Anything that's cool or sleevable, gradable, will address. Okay, one to the front. Okay. So since these aren't very compacted or a lot more packs, there's going to be definitely chances, or, you know, there's definitely going to be more packs that are like that. And like this one. Just nothing but base. Let's just call it that, base. I'm normally a sports ripper, like I said, so I'm not going to call it parallels. I mean, we know Pokemon's a little bit different. Ooh, a little EX here. It's pretty cool. It has 106 cards in the set, so I've been getting into Pokemon set collecting, so that's been fun. All right. Ooh. Nice little full art rare. Forget the Japanese stuff is a little bit different terminology and such. So art rare. Nice. So there's our first or second quote unquote hit. I forget the EXs count as hits. It's definitely a fun alternative to the English stuff because, I mean, I'm sure as y'all seen, Pokemon right now is in a huge boom, and the English stuff is just it's expensive and hard to get. Like, you're buying regular boxes or quote unquote whatever at a premium. Okay. Nice Tauros there. I'm not sure if which one that is, if it's Galean or Paldean or whatever. I know they have different iterations of Pokemon, if that, I guess if that's the way you want to describe it. Tandemaus. So I wonder when it comes... Ooh, nice. Another little art rare there. So we got 107 and 108 art rare. So one after the other. That's pretty cool. I know we're hunting that Pikachu, but yeah. Fun fact, I bought Searching Sparks 2 booster bundles recently, and I kept one sealed for the longest time. I opened the other one and I kind of got nothing. It was a dud. And the other one I kept sealed for like a month or two and just let it sit. I didn't win against my quote-unquote demons, and I went ahead and opened it, and inside it, and I have it here set for grading already, was this Pikachu. Nice little hit there. I was definitely happy about that. So hopefully, again, we get that one of the Pikachus here. If I get the Japanese version of that one, or get the rarer or the more expensive or valuable one, that would be nice. I mean, of course, we all can wish and hope, right? Ooh. Oh, well, there is a Pikachu on queue. Not the one we're looking for, but a Pikachu EX. Nice. Yeah, after these 2 boxes, this is definitely another one I can look at to build the set. Because I'll have pretty much everything. I mean, it's with this amount of cards, it'll be a good ways amount through. Looking like another base pack. Okay. So for those who are familiar with Japanese, where do they get their energies from? Like, if they're trying to play the game, like, are they buying American stuff? Or do they have like cheap energy packs in Japan? Because, I mean, the one thing I've noticed is, yeah, this is a bunch of items, support cards, and Pokemon themselves, but I've not seen any energy opening this Japanese stuff, so I'm just wondering where they get the energy from. Because, I mean, you need energy for these cards, right? So, I don't know, just kind of curious. Little bit of a side note, I guess. Ooh, something back there. Nice. If I remember correctly, this is like one of the top 5 cards in the set. Could be wrong, but this is one of them. I forget how to pronounce his name. The Cerulean, or I'm just gonna stop while I'm ahead and not embarrass myself anymore. But I could be wrong, but I'm thinking that's one of those other top 5 in the set. Okay, Magnezone. At the end of the day, even if I don't hit the Pikachu from this first box and I go to the second one, I mean, some pretty cool stuff. No EX there. Let's get this stacked up a little bit cleaner. Ooh, almost dropped that. Okay, it looks like a holo back there. Yep. Ooh, something back there. Maybe another EX. I don't know. It looks like it had some texture to it. So it could be... Ooh, yes, it is an EX, but it is a secret rare. You know, I'm seeing down there the little letters. First ones I pulled were AR. This is SR, so I'm assuming that, yeah, secret rare. Nice little card there. Yeah, I had bought these box from Kraken Catchers. Excuse me. And they were like $50-something each. So, like, very cheap, again, compared to the American stuff. I mean, you're looking at like $200 for a booster box. And I mean, in my opinion, you get a better ROI. You know, some hits. And I don't know. I definitely am starting to prefer the Japanese over American. One, two, three, four, five. I'm sure the hit count is the same. Only difference is, in my opinion, is the price. because I remember I opened a booster box of Stellar Crown with one of my coworkers recently, and I mean I could have remembered there was about this amount of hits, and then of course you got your A specs and your EXs and stuff. Pretty much the same amount of hits, but the only difference is yeah, you're paying 200 or 180 bucks versus the cheaper price here. It looks like we got something back there. See a lot of shiny going on. The EX there, nice. The only problem is when I'm not too familiar with some of these Pokemon in the Japanese, I mean, obviously I'm not going to be able to pronounce and read it. It looks like we're ending it off with a base pack. Yep. All right, let's jump into the second box. I know I said what I said, and this follows what I said, so either way. But like I said, definitely a longer video, which actually for this amount of packs, I'm not doing too bad on time. I know if this was sports, man, I would be not even close to the end of the video. But we're about halfway through. One box down, another one to go. Okay, let's move this over. Looks like another base pack, or starting off with the base pack. Yep. Stack that. Probably do 2 or 3 more packs stack in there and then move them off to the side. Looks like we got something there, more than likely an EX. Yep, but not seeing any repeats so far as EXs go. So all this can go in a binder. Okay, a little hollow there. Oh, yeah. It's definitely nice opening the Japanese stuff. I mean, it sounded like a broken record here. Oh, there's a repeat on the art rare, but no matter what, these are probably both going to get sold straight to the eBay or sent for grading. Maybe send one or the other or both, depending on how the prices look. So, not complaining there. As long as we're getting art and secret rares. Okay. Base pack. We'll start the next pile here. Yeah, starting to get this ripping down. Before, as y'all can probably go back to my first video with the Japanese stuff, I was definitely struggling. Tokukits there on the hollow. Was struggling to get these open because I was trying to do, this little pull method like the first Pokemon or like the American Pokemon it rips. But no, this definitely rips a little different for sure. All right. Definitely getting more efficient. Okay. There's a repeat EX. I will go ahead and sleeve that since I'm pretty much guaranteed this is a repeat. Pretty confident. Actually, I should mouse hold. Yeah, I've gotten a couple of my friends into the TCG and TCG Live playing, and we've definitely been just going at it. Like, I'm not sure. Ooh, and another repeat on the art rare. Wow. Are these that rare now? Now that I'm thinking about it, the same art rare repeats in both boxes. Okay. Oh, base there. Come on. Another base pack. Maybe starting to quiet down. Hopefully that means this second half of the box is going to heat up a little bit. Yep. Okay, something's back there, from what I can tell. Oh, wow. Okay, never mind. I guess again. Is this a dupe box? Is that what we're looking at? Is that what we're looking at this point? A dupe box. I haven't watched too many videos on this stuff, so I don't know if this is how most boxes are supposed to look or how they go. If those are not that rare. Actually, I could have just, yeah. Okay. Definitely kind of confused here. I mean, I guess it kind of proves why I was a little bit cheaper. I mean, I get it. It's not a big set at 100-something cards. But, like, to get this art rares, and if I get a secret art rare, if this ace spec is the same as the first one, I don't remember what the ace spec was. I think that's Amulet of Hope. I don't think that's what I got. Let's see. Just looking for the pink on the side. Let's see. There it is. Nope, not the same one. Okay. So it's not like super exactly duped. Oop. Got caught on the camera. Okay. To the front, that looks like a hollow. That's a dupe, I know for sure from what I remember. Doesn't look like there's anything. Another base pack. Another base pack. Okay, there's an EX there. Okay, that's new. Okay, some variant EXs. Just a little weird that the art rares, oops. The art rares were the same. Definitely thrown off, but looks like another base pack. And we're down to the last 5. Hopefully the Pikachu's hiding in here somewhere. Okay, looks like a hollow back there. Okay, Tapu Koko. I recognize him because on TCG Live, when I opened a lot of these Surging Sparks, when I was redeeming these codes, I got a lot of him. Or a lot of that Pokemon. Skeleridge. Looks like a base pack. Yep, base pack. All right. EX back there. Ooh, it's actually one of those secret rares. Nice. I'll go ahead and sleeve that. So this is telling me, just like the last box, our last pack may be a base. Oops, excuse me, base pack. Wait, there is, looks like it's something shiny. Yep, so that's probably like an EX back there. Come on, and oop, Slow King, I think that's what that is, but definitely a different EX. Well, all right, looks like that's gonna do it here for the electric breaker box. Y'all let me know what y'all think. I mean, I'm starting to love this Pokemon. Definitely made it under 20 minutes, so I'm happy about that. But either way, if you're new here, subscribe. Would definitely be appreciated. Likes and comments are always appreciated, but either way, thank y'all for watching, and y'all have a good one.